What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since my last work in progress, and I've been kind of just like working on the kit just without like recording and stuff because I kind of figured like it would be really boring to just constantly be looking at the same exact like repetitive strokes of doing like scribing and chiseling and stuff like that. So I kind of figured this video would be a I guess an update for you guys on the current progress that I've made in terms of this current project that I'm doing. And so yeah, I'm still like learning as I'm going. Just on the fly, just learning so much on throughout the whole process of customizing this kit and stuff. Um, but yeah, I guess just to give you an update, this is currently my iPhone because my Canon 77D. I just got a call from them this morning. Apparently, the main board is just like burnt out and shot, and they said they've never seen it before. So, yeah, this and being that the 77D has not even been out like a year. Yeah, they got to order parts and get that in from Japan. So it'll probably be like a good week, I think, before I get my DSLR back from the service center. So luckily, it's still under warranty and stuff like that. So right now I'm just gonna be, talking to you guys through the use of this iPhone. Hopefully the iPhone 8 Plus video is gonna be good enough to, keep up the standards with my videos and stuff like that. But yeah, without further ado, let's just kind of just look at the progress that I've made on this kit so far, okay? All right, so I've got my buddy here, just kind of just generally mocked up. I put it together, from all of its pieces just so that I could get you guys this video. But yeah, I haven't done a whole lot to the arms so far, but this is pretty much how it looks. Looks now. I'll put a picture in here to see to show you guys a comparison on what it looked like just out of the box. But yeah. So I guess we'll start from the bottom and work my way up, I guess. So let me just pop off his leg real quick. And I don't have all the parts together at the moment right now. But yeah, basically, so if we look at the foot, after that little mistake that I've made, I've already, gone ahead and just added some parts here and there. Specifically for the upper part of the foot, I added this piece of plot plate here just to give it some more depth. This side part's a little bit bare, so I kind of want to add some more stuff to the sides here and there. In terms of this, where did this come from? Oops. Anyway, in terms of this back, I guess back leg skirt part. I've already put some Dymo tape on there. I'm going to scrub just a couple of lines on there, but you can see the plot plate as well as the chamfering that I've done on the edges just to give it some more of a cool look once it goes back in there. So so yeah, I mean, just like I've been just kind of picking away at it little bit by little, but I'm liking how it's turning out so far. Obviously, it's still a little rough. I got to do some sanding and cleaning up to do. Yeah, so as far as the legs go, it's just, little pieces here and there, just small little embellishments, just to kind of make it pop a little bit more. I'll probably do some scrubbing back there because it's a little bare and add some parts there. I've already scrubbed out 2 little notches on that back part of the foot. So moving upwards, I can't find an example of it now. I'll show you here. I don't know where the other piece is. It's somewhere. I think it's drying. Oh, here it is. The side, what is it? I guess you want to say the side part here. You can see some primer on there. I still gotta sand this down a little bit more, but. Yeah, it came with a really big hole in there, and I think I've talked about it earlier. But yeah, it's so that you could fit like the little blasters so that it'll kind of attach to the sides, and they look like crap. So I've decided to kind of do away with that, and so I've been adding like super glue, just simple cyanoacrylate, instant glue, and then just you know, shaving it down and all that stuff. So, you know, it's coming along. The other side looks a lot better because it's, you know, it's nice and shiny now. Um, so, um, so yeah, I basically just trying to mimic this side with that. And I've been throwing primer on there just so that I could see the imperfections in it. But you can see after the primer went on there, it's still a little rough. So I'm just gonna fill that in a little bit more, and we'll see where we where we are after that. But yeah, yeah, basically just gonna make that go away, and then right now there's currently a piece of high Q clear, you know, scrubbing tape on the top part, but I've got an idea on how I want to do that. So that'll probably be just, you know, maybe the next section after my whole rundown part of this video. So you'll probably see that in the next few clips or something like that. But yeah, I kind of want to just do some color separation. So this center part where the tape is actually going to be a different color in contrast to the rest of the thigh armor part. There's going to be some side, you know, scribing and chiseling here and there. So yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of the leg. You know, it looks a lot different from what it looks like stock. I'm really glad I got rid of that overhanging armor part on the ankle armor. I really didn't like it, so I'm kind of just happy the way that came out. So moving on. I did a lot of work. I spent a lot of work on just the front skirts. You can see it's looking pretty cool, I think. I like the way it turned out. It's a little bit bare right above where I put the plot plate up here, so I'm kind of thinking I want to maybe either fill that in with, you know, either some chisels or some plot plate, or maybe some kind of, you know, maybe like a decal or something like that. It's just looking a little bare down here and up here, so I might have to fill that in with something. But you know, as you can see, just, you know, here and there are you know, scribes to kind of separate some of the armor panels. So up here in the upper torso, as well as the upper waist, I've gone ahead and chiseled that out. I've chiseled the backpack here as well. This right here is actually all. It's been fixed. I'm like rubbing against it right now. There's nothing there. You can see the line because the super glue is clear. But yeah, initially the design was this, and I decided to go with that. So yeah, just a lot of scribing and some chiseling over here. Spent a lot of time scribing and chiseling this back skirt here as well. Just, I don't know, just like, you know, running different ideas and just practicing, and that's what I came up with. The side skirt's nothing fancy at the moment. It's just I just added that piece of plot plate up there to fill that gaping hole that was up there. But I'll probably do a couple pieces of, you know, a couple bits of scribing and chiseling on the side here as well. So yeah, really, I really like the look of this this front skirt. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that. This took me a good 2 weeks just to get this down right, you know, amongst like working on other stuff. For this top little armor part here in the chest, which also houses the pilot in there. All right, you can see the little feet in there. This part I haven't actually gotten to yet because this is just a part that actually pops off. So I've gone ahead and modified this part just to give it some more, you know, flair. I had that piece of plot plate in there. I still gotta sand this down a little bit, but yeah, I got that part down. I've scribed in some details into the, you know, some panels into the top of the torso armor right there, you know, with these two little notches over here and another angular spot there. I think I want to do something a little bit more up here, so there's probably going to be some more scribing to be done up here. But yeah, again, this thing was all in piece and I put it together just for you guys. The top armor parts, this is actually it's a mistake because I like put it together and I realized the lines didn't match up. So yeah, I had to make that. So the outer lines, actually, I've also filled that in with with some cyanoacrylate. So yeah, this outer line and that outer line was totally off. So you know, nothing a little super glue and some sand it can't fix. So I've gone ahead and fixed up those lines to make them match with each other. It'll look a lot better with you know, with primer on top to fill in all the all the imperfections and stuff like that to cover it up. But I think that's about it. I added this front part because the original neck part here it had these three ugly like lines going through, or sorry, like panels that went across the neck. It looked like a bib, so I was like, it's kind of meh. So I took this part, which is like the back of the hand, off of like a GM, and I just kind of threw that on there and chiseled in some little notches in there with a little scribe going across, just to give it some, you know, some neck armor, and just kind of glued that in there. So yeah, nothing, a little plot plating and some chiseling couldn't fix. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of this build so far. It's taken a lot of time for me to, you know, between work and actually, you know, working on the kit and stuff like that, to really just, you know, put a really big dent into it. But it doesn't seem like much, but like once you get into actually like doing the mods, it actually, it's quite time consuming, to be completely honest. I don't know, I'm sure there are plenty of you know, like the pros out there, like you know, Justin and Tim and, you know, Joss, all of them crazy dudes, like they're out there doing mods for, you know, mods like this that they'll probably get done in like a week, but it's taken me a while. But again, once again, this is, you know, I'm documenting this for, you know, the sole purpose of learning and documenting my process of, you know, getting better. And I think, you know, to be able to go from, you know, not being able to scribe whatsoever to this, even though this is not perfect work at all, I've made plenty of mistakes and had to fix them, and some of the stuff still isn't perfect. I'm not going to point out where, because maybe I can get away with it. But again, yeah, yeah, still a lot more work to do. There's, you know, just open panels and stuff that I want to fill in, like the front and the back of the shoulder armor. I still want to do something with the forearms, as well as the hands, in terms of scribing. So little by little, just kind of picking away piece by piece, you know, whatever ideas come to mind. But I think in terms of the way I'm working with this kit, I need to really work on my flow. Because I find myself like, okay, I'm working on this, I'm like scribing that, and then like, oh, look at this piece, and then I just kind of like, I'm like jumping from like the thigh to the arm to the shoulder to, you know, like, I mean, this shoulder it should be done. I just did the top part and then I moved on to something else. So yeah, I think in terms of like flow and stuff, I think I really need to you know, kind of just get myself on track. But yeah, just a couple parts here and there that I need to be you know, embellishing and making look nice. Forgot about that, those scribes in the back over there I did as well. But yeah, this part's looking a little bit in the butt, right behind where the bazooka mount is. I'll probably do something over there too. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I think the rest of this video is going to consist of just some time lapses of me doing some other stuff, and we'll just call it at that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about this, you know, the you know, the really late video. I know it's been a while since I posted something, but I am slowly but surely working on this project, and hopefully, you know, when all's said and done, it'll be really it'll look good, I hope.